wickets.
Yes. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Archer coming into the attack from the university end. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Vince, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Middle that one, great timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been Really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Lintop, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yes.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yes.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Keeper. Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Bowler.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Phoenix are 40 for none. Lintop from the press box end.
Yep, yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yes.
Got that away nicely.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep, yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot. And that raced away for four.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep, yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hammond will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overton will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The Brave are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Catch it. Yep, yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yeah, yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep. No.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep, yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over. The Phoenix are 79 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes. Yep.
Edged. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Incredible, what a grab.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yes. No, no.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
That's the over. The Phoenix are 86 for 2. Great shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Hammond has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
This is everything.
Bowling.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it wide, but the umpire didn't agree with me.
Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after. to the boundary.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. This could be trouble.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good pickup. Big chance.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. Ten runs added in that over. The Phoenix are 108 for 2.
Yep.
Chance.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep. Keepers. Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Big appeal.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. That would have been a high-risk second. Not sensible.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Phoenix are 127 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yes, keeper, keeper. Yes.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Keeper. Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
6 runs added there. The Phoenix are 133 for 2. Jordan, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep. No.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah, yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Right bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Super shot.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah, yep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's a start and out. Hammond walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Vince, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard,
Yeah.
nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Bowler.
14 runs added there. The Phoenix are 154 for 3. Jordan back on now. Nice shot.
Yep.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really... happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Huge edge.
Oh.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Edge. Amazing delivery. 12 runs added there. The Phoenix are 166 for 4. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the University end.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Well bowled.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Catch it. Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Phoenix are 175 for 4. Lintott, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the University end.
Yes.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yeah. Yes.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. No.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Archer from the press box end.
Yes.
Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it? Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yes.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's right off the meat of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Plenty of wickets in hand coming into the final over. May as well go for broke. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drives and misses everything.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yes.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
There'll be runs here. Strong appeal. Woakes ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Catch.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yes, bowler. No.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. They've really piled on the runs in that innings. Not the best bowling, though, that's let this total get away from them. Such a big total to chase. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keep it in.
Loud appeal.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first run.